Hello and welcome to 60 Second Gamer. My name is Simon Pryor. Joining me, Rich Hatton and Ant Tremaine.
Hello, you're going to get rather sick of saying that.
Yeah, I will, eventually.
We will persevere.
And today's review is Toy Story 3, the video game, which is possibly one of the best video games I've played that's been aimed at kids. And we actually finished the story. The story is actually a very, very small segment of the
it seems from what I've read and seen,
but it expands.
They focused more on the
Woody's toy barn.
Box.
Yeah, the sand barn bit, which is fine because you're in the toy box and you basically do complete missions to unlock new toys and new buildings and everything. It starts off quite simple and expands to the more complicated stuff, but essentially, the story mode is about 8 chapters or so, and it covers roughly the plot of the film, but expanding on it as if you're seeing it as if you're. Excuse me, I have post-curry gas.
Still.
Yep, still.
As do I.
As if you're a kid playing the story with some toys. This is Woody. Dr. Porkchop. That's evil Dr. Porkchop to you.
Evil Mr. Dr. Porkchop.
Oh yeah, sorry. It's been a while since I've watched it. Anyway, so...
they get John Ratzenberger to do the voice for Ham.
Mr. Evil Dr. Porkchop to you. And I've got a score to settle with you, Sheriff Woody.
No. I don't think any of the cast came back, to be honest.
No, they got Tom Hanks' brother, though, didn't they? To play Woody.
Most of the voice cast from the film returned to reprise their characters in the game, with the exception of Tom Hanks and Tim Allen. Jim Hanks returned to voice Woody from the previous game, and Stephen Stanton voiced Buzz.
Oh, there you go. Sorry, it was John Ratzenberger.
Yeah.
Sorry, John.
I thought that sounded
You didn't sound...
He sounded so like John Ratzenberger that he
like
didn't.
John Ratzenberger.
Yeah. So the gameplay is actually... They don't do the bog standard, this is the story of the film, which I quite liked.
Yeah,
that's a bonus.
It's a novel feature.
It's different. It takes inspiration from the film, but it doesn't
use its basis.
Yeah. There's a couple of levels on here. From Toy Story 2, the Buzz Lightyear attacking the base level.
The video
that,
game bit.
Yeah, essentially that is one whole level on this game.
I saw that from previews and trailers.
Yeah, it's really good.
What it was in
it's
there,
really good. And there's also I'm talking from the perspective of an adult playing a game aimed at kids. So, but I enjoyed it.
We've all played Lego games.
Yeah,
it's fine.
But
we all remember the Toy Story 2 game.
Yeah. and this is
that killed the conversation.
Yeah, it actually looks really nice as well. It's really nicely designed for the PS3, and the difficulty spike can be quite hard for kids. To be honest, so it can. I think it is aimed at kids, but they might end up getting frustrated at it. But there's a nice variety of levels. There's even one level at the end where they obviously thought that the story mode wasn't long enough, and they tacked this extra level on at the end with what's her name? The girl who takes the toys at the end. Bonnie.
That's it. Yeah.
Bonnie, and she basically she's playing with the toys, and the toys are telling a story. I think Timothy Dalton voices Mr. Pricklepants.
Oh, nice.
And
are you classically trained?
They're all telling a story, and they do about like the Halloween Phantom Halloween muffins or something like that, and you've got to defeat the witch, voiced by Tress MacNeille by the sound of it.
Awesome.
Who?
Tress MacNeille from Simpsons Futurama.
She's mom in
She
Futurama.
plays Mom in Futurama.
Oh.
Rat bastard.
Oh. There's also
marry a woman like her.
there's also an exclusive Zurg playable character for the PS3.
Oh, really?
So you can play as Zurg. He is your father. And you got to save the orphans on this first level, which is quite funny. Don't throw them off the train.
Give them to Buzz.
And give them to Buzz. Save the orphans, give them to
throw
Buzz.
them off the train.
I just love the way everyone's animated. Sorry.
Caressing my
touched
toe.
your foot.
Touch my toe.
But
touch my robe.
Touch my robe. But Yeah, all the characters are animated as you'd expect them from the film as well. So Woody has
I was just thinking that
his trademark.
They've done a very
run.
good.
Buzz runs like Buzz does in the films, and everyone sort of moves in the same fashion. So it's quite good in that respect.
And I think there was actually a Facebook group that was "I love the way Woody runs."
Yeah, let's skip forward on the clips a little bit.
Spool
So this
forward,
is
more
spool
says.
forward, and this is you skip between characters. So you play as Woody, Buzz, and
I
Jess.
say, Buzz and Jess making intercourse.
No, she's on his hands.
Oh,
So
Is that how
you
toys make
you
them?
can toss Jess
touch my reset.
as thus, and to get to hard to find areas and to unlock other areas of the room.
Oh,
And they're all doing little dance routines. And the game gives you sort of hints throughout. So in this case, Jess has to jump on the darts on the wall.
very much akin to how it would happen in the film.
Yeah. It tells you how to do it.
Got that wrong.
Do
But-
you see?
Oh,
do you see
no.
Wheezy up here? Or is he fixed by then?
He might be up there. I can't remember.
Don't they
offhand.
sell him? From what I remember in the film, that's why he's not in it. Same as Bo Peep.
They have sold some toys.
Yeah.
The crafty way they list who the actors which actors didn't return even
Yeah.
at the very beginning.
But in any case, I mean the gameplay itself mixes up a lot of genres. So there's like a Prison Break style section where
Like stealth.
yeah,
Yeah.
a stealth section in
The
daycare.
sunny side.
yeah. And Buzz is whilst you've got all these guards, these other toy guards going around the place, you've got Buzz doing a circuit around the room as well, and he's got this torch, and he's obviously been
Of course, yeah, because he's been
brainwashed at this time. Sorry,
Reset.
reset. Yeah, sorry.
his battery's taken out.
No, that's right. And
In a sequence that surely should have made the film a PG.
yeah,
Because it was quite disturbing.
but
If you were a child.
not as disturbing as
As me.
the baby, the baby doll.
Oh no, that baby is vile.
Yeah. But anyway, this is the Buzz video game, which is essentially from Toy Story 2, and you go on and fight Zurg, and you get into his base and do all of that. And that is also a lot of fun. There's a nice mixture there, and you get to use some space attacks and stuff. And then there's like the
Al's Toy Barn there, I swear, wasn't it?
yeah, and then there's the Sunnyside Daycare, the daytime one, where you get to do 3 tasks like race, collect pop balloons, and a couple of other bits. Throw cows.
Cow tossing,
Yeah.
of course.
So you got little challenges there, and you do all of those on a mini scooter and all of that, which is again the gameplay varies from level to level, but it's all with the Toy Story sense of humour, and it all works rather nicely. So as you can see, this is the not you at
Not
home
really a
listeners.
tactic of stealth, really, is there?
No,
So-
you just run around, you avoid the light, and
Run.
that's- and then you got
Oh
spotted. there.
no!
Yeah. So and then it
Cops
resets
in the
you.
act.
And then obviously there's the furnace level where you've got to save the alien things, and lest they get shredded. Why he's running towards the shredder, I don't know. But
What are you going to do? Chuck them up there?
you got to throw them this way until the doors at the back open up.
Oh god.
He is the shredder.
Yeah. Ninja Turtles. I'll have to review one of those eventually. I think I've got it on the Turtles game on the NES,
Oh,
Oh, brilliant.
so we'll have to go for that.
It
And
hasn't
then
got the sad bit in it, has it?
no. And then this is the random level they've tacked on at the end where you just destroy evil Halloween muffins and defeat the witch. And then there's another level with an evil witch as well. It's essentially a platform level throughout a lot of it. And then to wrap things up, there's the toy box mode where, again, as we said earlier, you do a few missions and collect balls and coins.
Yeah, balls.
And
Ah!
yeah. And yeah, it's gameplay wise, it's varied and it's enough to entertain kids, and it's enough
nice as well.
It's enough to give an adult enough to play as well. So it's quite good. Musically, again, it's like soundtrack
Is it
from the
with
film.
Randy Newman?
Yeah, essentially. There's this bit as well.
Yeah, this little guy's just arrived from Sector 4. I'm afraid his green head's gonna get sun bleached if we don't get him a hat.
So that's your mission.
Not to break
not to
subject, I've just remembered.
Yeah.
When I went into Primark earlier to purchase a belt, I spotted and also bought a pair of boxers with said alien on it. Just to,
so
because I am that cool.
And talking of throwing in, you don't guide the alien to the hat shop. You throw him in through the window.
Throw him through the window. Not
Yeah.
even through the door.
That's the only way
Oh,
to do
shit.
it.
Sorry, cat. Just elbow you in the head.
Yeah, he's used to it. That's not to say...
Just to put the disclaimer out there,
Yeah.
Parv doesn't regularly elbow his kid.
cat in the face.
His kid in the...
His kid in the
his
head.
kid in the hat.
Yeah. It's a single player game. There's multiplayer co-op in there. I'll let you off. Multiplayer co-op within the story mode, because most of the story is actually collaboration with other characters. So if you're playing single player, then you've got to move people into the right spot to do various bits. Towards the end, it gets quite convoluted. You got to turn off pipes and then spin over to something else before they switch back on and stuff. And you got to be switching constantly between characters.
Is it multiplayer or is it just very much a single player?
It's single player and then a co-op.
Oh, okay. Stinky Pete.
As far as I'm aware, there is no online multiplayer, because it doesn't really...
Thank fuck.
Yeah.
Did they get Kelsey Grammer to do Stinky
I don't
Pete?
think so.
The only thing gold is for in these parts is to buy toys. Every toy you get brings in more missions.
That's
That's a shame.
Do you know, I didn't actually...
Yeah.
Until you just said that, I never really... I knew I recognised the voice every time I watched Toy Story 2, but I didn't realise it was Kelsey Grammer. I'm
I
glad
think
you
it's Kelsey Grammer anyway.
Yeah.
Well, it certainly sounds like him if it isn't.
It is. Controls. You got your box standard. You've got controls to run, to jump, to drive, to go faster, to jump in your car, to unlock new toys. You've got the attack button. You've got another button, and basically every control you need comes
Every
up on the
button
screen.
does something, as
Yeah.
you'd expect.
You've got, you press a button, it hacks a gold mine and it gives you coins. You press another button, it jumps. You press another button. I mean, at the Al's Toy Barn thing here, you press circle to go back. I think you press square to open it to buy more toys, and then you get to choose where you put them in the sandbox mode. It's rather good.
Cracking.
Downloadable content. I don't think they've done any for it, and I'm not sure how that would really work out as well.
No.
And graphically, it looks impressive. It
does look very nice. The characters look like the
characters
characters from the film.
Yeah, I think.
Which in a lot of tie-ins, you can get some very dodgy looking characters. Yeah. But I think as it's a CG thing and technology has moved on quite a bit.
Yeah, we're actually at the point now where the animation matches that of the films.
Well, even though there are some very when I know this is me just probably being fucking picky, but when you were going around earlier on that very first level, the water looked a bit dodgy.
Yeah.
But there you go.
But so I actually really enjoy it, and I think it's, as far as game tie-ins go, it's one of those ones that you can sort of jump in and play. Although it did just not Stinky Pete over, it did make me feel a little bit queasy, especially this bit as well. Trying to get the directions right, but if you've got a quest to do as well, there is an arrow in the bottom right hand corner which tells you which direction to go in.
Oh, that's all right.
So that's also handy. I mean, the toy box mode isn't massive, but there's enough there
to do to keep you going for a bit.
That's it. I mean, it didn't take us long to complete most of it, and then we would get to the point where a lot of the missions were just starting to get a bit ridiculous and a bit difficult. So even for us,
do they get a bit samey?
We just got a bit bored of it in the end. I mean, there's bits to unlock as well. So like, you start off with this basic Western theme, and then you build up to you unlock like a haunted house type thing, and other areas like there's a corral and stuff, and you open up that. There's a haunted house, the alien level as well, with Zurg and his space fleet section. And it basically opens up these little ports around Woody's Roundup that entitles you to more toys and more missions and stuff. So it's there's a lot to do. And I think rightfully so. There's a lot of the focus of this game was on this sandbox mode as opposed to the story. So all worked out rather nicely. So I think that covers everything on my list. 3 games we'd recommend based on this.
I think any Lego game.
Yeah. I'll go. Let's go for Lego Pirates.
Yeah, that's a recent one.
Yeah, we haven't recommended that to anyone yet.
But as far as we remember, it's been a while since we've done some of these.
Well, the last thing we recommended a Lego game on was for during Lego Pirates of the Caribbean.
So let's say Lego Pirates, because that's entertaining enough.
Yeah.
Let's say one of the decent Spyros.
Yes, the first one.
Should we say PS3? Do we go PS3 era?
There wasn't really any. I'd say sort of like this would be more the first few Spyros. The newer ones were very much darker, and I'm certainly not going to recommend Skylander or whatever it's called to anyone.
Skylander.
I want to play it just out of interest, but I'm going to wait until Tesco got their little demo back out. In fact, can you get Liz to suggest it to them?
She has no power.
Still, make her demand it. Tell them that she'll offer him a blowjob, but she won't obviously give it. But if they put Skylander back out again.
Why don't you just rent the game?
Because that means I've got to rent out the portal and the fucking figures, and it's too much hassle.
Oh, well, if you go to like Blockbuster or something, you don't have to rent the figures, do you?
You have to have
I
the
don't
figures.
even know how you could rent it.
I think you have to have the figures to play the game and the portal. Otherwise, it just doesn't work. It's because it's Activision making money. That's what it is.
Ugh.
Activision being
Well,
it's a cunts. Sorry to soil such a
child
child-friendly one.
You've already soiled it.
Have I?
Yeah. You said some naughties.
Did I? Oh.
Yeah.
I swear that often. I don't remember.
Yeah.
Sort of blends into one.
Lego Pirates. Let's say Spyro.
The Dragon 1. The original PS classic.
Okay. Spyro the Dragon. Should we say Rugrats?
Yeah,
PS1 era.
Yeah, because that sort of had a thing like this, didn't it?
Yeah.
It was sort of the main area. Oh, I'm going to have to get that game now. We've talked about it so much. I have to look for
Let's go for that. Okay, anything you guys want to add?
Long live Toy Story, and may they never make a 4th. Because I'll probably kill it.
They will.
Let them leave it at 3. Well, no, because it's Pixar, so I think Pixar got their heads screwed on. Unlike Toy Story.
Yeah, but they did Cars too.
This is true, actually.
It made lots and lots and lots of money.
Yeah, I haven't seen it, so I couldn't
possibly
pass
I'm saying Cars 1 made lots and lots and lots of money on merchandising, so that's why they did Cars 2.
Got you. That's why they got Michael Caine involved.
Yeah, Michael Caine.
That's how they could afford him.
Yeah. So, thank you for listening if you have been. We'll be back next time with another lovely episode. If you want to get in touch, drop us an email, info@randomstoke.com. If you want to see any of our website stuff, the YouTube channel, the Twitter feed, the Facebook channel, go to randomstoke.com, and the blog as well. Don't forget the blog. And that's all at randomstoke.com.
And we're all on Facebook.
And we're all on Facebook.
Facebook.
Yeah.
So join us.
And MSN, if you want to.
And on MSN.
I rarely use it. I just check emails. Every day.
Back in the day, it
Back
used to
in
be
the day,
the thing.
I use it on my phone, but that's about it.
No.
I don't even have it on my phone.
Oh, there it is. Rugrats search for Reptar.
Anyway,
Thanks.
thank you for listening, and goodbye for now.
Ooh.
This has been a Random Stoke production. Please visit www.randomstoke.com for more.